Have you ever wondered, wished, dreamed that your grandparents and great-grandparents had left you more land, more money, more real estate? Well, you look at some families and you'll see that they talk about, well, my granddaddy died and he left my parents 200 acres of land, or when my daddy died, he left me 1,000 acres of land. But you look at your dad or your great-great-grandfather or grandmother, and you realize they didn't leave you anything. You heard that song before. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Well, for many of us, that is the reality that we live in today. And now we're standing right on the shoulders of life where our forefathers, our grandparents, great-grandparents, our ancestors, where they stood. And they could only do so much. And you complain about what they didn't do, yet look at you. Well, I'm your asset protector, and today we're going to be talking about two powerful distinctions: financial freedom versus generational wealth. One gives you control over your time, and the other ensures that your family doesn't have to start from zero like you did. You actually need both, and I'm going to show you right now in this video exactly why. Let's get into it, shall we? Financial freedom equals control over your life. You've got enough coming in, money that is income, to live how you want to live. You're not clocking in, or you're not just getting just enough to survive. You heard that that song, I'm living check to check? Well, a lot of people are living check to check, but when you have that financial freedom, it gives you the ability, the audacity to live your life audaciously. But this freedom thing, it typically ends when you do. Meaning when you pass away, you're not leaving anything to the next generation. Whereas generational wealth equals legacy that outlives you. So when you're gone, this money has still been a blessing into your family. And so that, my friends, is what your friends have been talking about when they've shared with you the prospects, the growth and prosperity in their families. Excuse me. Think about it like life insurance or trust, real estate, 401ks, annuities, things like that accrue over time, and that you can share that and leave it when you're gone. Because check it out. You can't take it with you. You cannot carry no money with you. I've heard this, and you have too, that you've never seen a hearse with a U-Haul connected to it. Well, until I did see it in social media, and some of you may have seen it, and I shared it with all of my friends and families because I thought that was funny. You've never seen, but you know, some people actually own a hearse for their car, and I believe this person was pulling a U-Haul with tools in it or something, but I thought it was cute on the internet. But let's think about this generational wealth. You're thinking about a money mindset and structure that you're going to pass down. I told you before in many videos that legacy is not just about what you are giving someone, what you're leaving them when you pass away, but it's about what you're leaving in them. So it prevents your family from starting over each generation like you did. You deserve a strategy that gives you both. As I said, like an index universal life insurance policy, or you may have called it an IUL. Some of you don't know the difference. You call it infinite banking. So an estate plan, you got to have a plan. With beyond just a will, you need to have an estate plan. You need to have a trust. And this is how you can create income to leave a legacy and pass it down to the generations to come. So don't just build wealth, but build wealth with intention. And teach the next generation to sustain it. In other words, stay out of the mall. Don't be buying up a whole lot of stuff trying to impress people. Take your money and let your money work hard for you. After all, you work hard for your money, right? Then let your money work for you. Let it accrue. Let it grow while you're asleep. I'm doing it. I know people who are doing it, and it really works. When we know better, we do better. And sometimes we don't do things because we don't know any better. But this is an educational video, free to you. Free, don't cost you a thing. Other than to put down your arrogance, your foolishness, your know-it-all, your laziness, or whatever it is that's keeping you back from it. Whatever it is, at the end of the day, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Those people who understand it are receiving it. They're getting it. And the ones who don't understand it like you're paying for it. So don't be fooled and don't be foolish. Don't get caught up into foolery. Get with the professional and learn this stuff. So again, freedom is great. I kind of got on my soapbox. Freedom is great, but legacy is greater. And so if you're serious about building both, then drop a comment, ready. Drop it right in the comments. Write the word ready. Or my personal preference is to go onto my website and book a consultation. Don't cost you anything. It's free. And I am going to tailor that consultation to you and create a plan based on you. I mean, face it, some people come from big families like me. Some people come from small families. And so what works in my family may not work for your family. But we're going to help you tailor a plan for your goals, your unique goals, according to your children, the relationship that you have, what income you have and not what the Joneses have, and to be able to build from there, okay? So I'm your asset protector, and I like to say to you to look, stay protected, keep building, generational wealth after generation, keep building it, and continue to instill that knowledge and that education into your children and your children's children and their children and so forth. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.